Hello everyone, I am Shambhavi from Progressive Science Education, and as you all know that we all are completed with all the topics of our last chapter, that is chapter number 2, microorganisms, friends and foe. Now in this video I will give you key terms, question and answers, thoughts and some important topics that you all have to learn. So let's get started from key terms. Antibiotics, chemical substances produced only microorganisms which can inhibit or destroy the growth of bacteria. Bacteria, the simplest creature considered as alive. Common cells, microorganisms living or within another organisms and deriving benefits without harming or benefiting the host individual. Fermentation, decomposition of sugar into acid or alcohol by the action of microbes. And there is a point that you have to learn, that the science of fermentation is known as zymology. Microorganisms, organisms that are visible only through a microscope. Pathogens, disease causing agents, especially a virus, bacterium or microorganisms. Pasteurization, exposing an inedible items to a higher temperature for a period of a time to destroy the microorganisms, causing its spoilage. Vaccines, dead of weakened microbes used as preservative in collusion to confer immunity against a disease. Now we are going to do some quick recap of our important topics. So let's take a quick recap through which you can learn that what important topics you have discussed by our points. Okay, so firstly see the quick recap. After that you will see what the question answers are there. So point number 1, microorganisms are the smallest and simplest form of living beings that can be seen only through a microscope. Microorganisms can survive in any kind of extreme climates. They are found in air, water and in bodies of plants and animals. Bacteria, fungi, protozoa and algae are the main groups of microorganisms. Viruses are also considered as microorganisms. However, they reproduce only inside the cells of the host organisms, such as bacteria, plants or animals. Some microorganisms are useful to us as they help in many food making processes such as making of bread, wine making, brewing, pickling, etc. Some microorganisms are used in the preparation of many medicines. Some microorganisms helps to clean our environment, increase soil fertility, fix atmospheric nitrogen, etc. Microorganisms are harmful in many ways. Some microorganisms can pathogens cause several diseases in humans, animals and plants. Rhizobium, the bacterium present in these root nodules of leguminous plants, can fix atmospheric nitrogen and increase the soil fertility. Some bacteria convert nitrogenous compound present in the soil into free nitrogen that escapes to the atmosphere. Now we are done with the quick recap. These are some important points that we have learned in our chapter 2, that is microorganisms, friends and foe. Now we are going to discuss some question and answers. So question number 1, how do microorganisms help to clean the environment? So answer, microorganisms like bacteria and fungi are essential for recycling material in the environment. They decompose, break down dead organic matter, plants and animals to simple chemical inorganic substances that are useful for soil. Thus they clean up the environment by preventing accumulation of the remain and waste of the living organisms. जैसे कि मैंने आपको चैप्टर्स में बताया था कि माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स कैसे इन्वायरमेंट को क्लीन करने में हेल्प करते हैं. सो माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स हमारे लिए हार्मफुल तो होते ही हैं, बट दे आर इम्पॉर्टेंट टू, यू नो, कि अगर ये ना हो तो हमारा इन्वायरमेंट और ज़्यादा डर्टी रहे. इसलिए माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स हमारे इन्वायरमेंट को क्लीन करने में बहुत ही वाइटल रोल प्ले करते हैं. Now question number 2, that what is meant by nitrogen fixation? It is very important question, okay? Answer, nitrogen fixation, the conversion of free atmospheric nitrogen into useful nitrogenous compound is called nitrogen fixation. For example, the bacterium Rhizobium in the root nodules of leguminous plants pulses helps in the fixation of nitrogen. Now question number 3, why antibiotics should not be overused? So antibiotics should not be taken in prescribed dose and prescribed duration only. So their overdose may be harmful to use and their underdose would not produce the required result. जैसे कि आप जानते हैं जो एंटीबायोटिक्स टैबलेट्स होती हैं, जैसे कि आपको बताया जाता है कि उसको कितना लेना है और कौन सी टाइम पे लेना है, आपको उसी टाइम पे लेना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर आप उसे ज़्यादा लेंगे तो वो बहुत ही हार्म करेगी आपकी बॉडी को, और अगर आप कम लेंगे तो आपको रिक्वायर्ड रिजल्ट नहीं मिलेगा. ओके, सो यू हैव टू टेक एट अ प्रिस्क्राइब्ड डोज एंड प्रिस्क्राइब्ड ड्यूरेशन. Now next question, how is viruses different from other microbes? Answer, viruses are different from other microbes in these ways. So point 1, viruses are much smaller than other microbes, so they are studied under electron microscope. Point number 2, unlike other microbes, viruses are acellular. Point 3, these are connecting link between living and non-living organisms. Point 4, when viruses get the living cells, all of the plants and animals or even bacteria, then only it starts to grow and multiply, that it is become active, whereas other microbes reproduce freely. Point 5, when viruses do not get any living cell, then it become inactive as non-living thing. Point 6, some bacteria are useful but all viruses are harmful and cause various diseases. Point 7, antibiotics can kill bacteria but not viruses. Okay? Now next question, explain why does milk turn sour in summer seasons? So answer, milk turns sour in summer season when it is left outside for a long hours due to the growth of microorganisms. Bacteria like tuberculosis convert the sugar of milk lactulose into lactic acid, thus forming the curd. Since acid is formed and sour in taste, thus milk turns sour in summer seasons. So you know कि मिल्क जो है वो समर सीज़न पे खट्टा क्यों हो जाता है, वो ख़राब क्यों हो जाता है, क्योंकि समर सीजन्स पे अगर आप उसे कुछ ज़्यादा देर के लिए बाहर छोड़ देते हैं तो माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स की ग्रोथ उसमें होने लगती है. यू कैन से बैक्टीरिया की ग्रोथ उसमें होने लगती है, जो कि मिल्क के शुगर पोर्शन को मींस मिल्क के लैक्टोज को लैक्टिक एसिड में कन्वर्ट कर देता है और इससे उस कर्ड फॉर्मिंग होती है. यू नो इसी से दही बनता है. Since acid is formed and sour in taste, thus milk turns sour in summer seasons. तो इससे एसिड का फॉर्मेशन होता है और जो मिल्क होता है वो खट्टा हो जाता है टेस्ट में, और मिल्क को हम लोग मतलब मिल्क जो है वो खट्टा हो जाता है समर सीजन्स में. ओके, यू कैन से. नाउ आई विल गिव यू सम हॉट्स क्वेश्चंस. ओके, सो सी सम important hot questions. High order thinking skills. Now question number 1, Shaurya was sniffing from cold and flu for last 2-3 days. He asked for some antibiotics tablets to his father and his father refused. Why? Answer, Shaurya's father refused to give antibiotics tablets because he was suffering from cold and flu, which is viral infection. Antibiotics are useful in bacterial infection but it cannot affect viral infection. Now next question, why viruses are said to be the borderline dividing the living things from non-living things? So answer, viruses are said to be the borderline dividing the living things from non-living things because when viruses get living cells of plants, animals or even bacteria, then it start to grow and multiply, whereas viruses do not get any living cell, then they behave like non-living things and do not show any characteristics of living things. Now I will give you some important topics that you all have to learn, and please learn this hot question also. Okay, you can say that high order thinking skills. Now important topics, microorganisms and its types. It is very important question. These are very important topics. Okay, so you have to learn all these topics. Now first topic, as we know, that microorganisms and its types. Next, diseases caused by microorganisms. Next, ways to preserve food. Next, nitrogen cycle. Next, diagram of nitrogen cycle. you have to learn the diagram of nitrogen cycle also, okay, and revise whole chapter carefully. This chapter is very important. You have to know that all the points, all the topics that we have discussed in this chapter, as I was told you in quick recap also. So I wanted to know you that what topics we have discussed in this chapter. So in this chapter we have discussed about microorganisms like bacteria, fungi, algae, protozoa and viruses. Where do microorganisms live? Microorganisms and us, friendly microorganisms, making of curd and bread, commercial uses of microorganisms, medicinal uses of microorganisms, vaccines, increasing of soil fertility, commensals, cleaning the environment, harmful microorganisms, diseases causing microorganisms in humans, diseases causing microorganisms in animals, diseases causing microorganisms in plants, food poisoning, food preservation, chemical method, common salts as preservatives, sugar as preservatives, oil and vinegar as preservatives, heat and cold treatment, storage and packing, canning, nitrogen fixation and nitrogen cycle. Now we are done with all the topics of this chapter, microorganisms, friends and foe. Therefore, the end. Thank you for watching my video, and if you all have any doubts regarding any topics, so please tell me in comment section. And if you all like my videos, so please like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon. Okay, bye bye and take care.